Hello, I'm Lara Kultrasan and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. Since the AI boom began, the focus hasn't just been on its groundbreaking potential, but also on fears about what could go wrong. Some so-called AI doomers warn that artificial intelligence might become powerful enough to trigger nuclear wars or facilitate large-scale cyber attacks. Even industry leaders are sounding the alarm, calling for strict regulations. Now, a high-profile bill in California is aiming to do just that. The bill, SB 1047, would require companies spending over $100 million on AI models or those reaching a specific computing power to enforce safety measures and undergo rigorous testing. The state attorney general could take action against developers if their AI causes severe harm, and companies would be required to implement a kill switch to instantly shut down their models. This AI safety bill passed on Wednesday. Now it's up to Governor Gavin Newsom, who has a month to sign it into law or veto it. But the bill has sparked heated debate in Silicon Valley.
Supporters are mostly giants in the AI field, like Hinton and Benjo, who are concerned that unchecked AI could lead to serious problems. After all, no one wants a real-life version of a robot rebellion. This isn't a sci-fi movie. But the opposition isn't staying quiet either. Silicon Valley figures like Fei-Fei Li and Andrew Ng argue that this bill is basically overkill. They think it won't solve any problems and could even stifle innovation. For small companies and the open source community, following this bill could mean being stopped before they even start. At the core, this debate is about one question: should AI be regulated? And if so, how? Some say that not regulating is just waiting for disaster. Others argue that regulating too tightly could drive all the AI talent away. Both sides have strong opinions, and it's hard to say who's right or wrong. So, here's what I want to ask. In today's rapidly advancing world of AI, how should we find the balance between innovation and safety?
It's no surprise that anyone who has a horse in the AI race has had their say about the bill. Pinar breaks down who's saying what.
SB 1047 has the backing of AI pioneers Geoffrey Hinton and Yoshua Bengio, often dubbed the godfathers of AI. OpenAI's competitor, Anthropic, seems to be on board as well, with the CEO Daria Amodei recently writing to California Governor Gavin Newsom, saying the benefits likely outweigh the costs. Tesla CEO and ex-AI founder Elon Musk has also thrown his weight behind the bill. He took to X.
This is a tough call and will make some people upset. But, all things considered, I think California should probably pass the SB 1047 AI safety bill.
But not everyone agrees. OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, opposes the bill, claiming it could stifle innovation and push companies to develop elsewhere. Google and Meta have also raised concerns, as have venture capitalists Mark Anderson and Ben Horowitz. Yann LeCun, Meta's chief AI scientist and another AI godfather, is also against SB 1047. And Box CEO Aaron Levy posted this on X.
California should be leading the way on accelerating AI safely, not creating the template to slow things down. We're simply too early in the state of AI to taper progress.
Despite being proposed by Scott Wayner, a Democratic state senator from San Francisco, SB 1047 faces opposition from some prominent California Democrats, including Representatives Nancy Pelosi and Rohana.
Do you ever feel pressure to pick up calls? If so, you're not alone. Gen Zs and millennials feel the same way. A study by British company Uswitch found that a quarter of people aged 18 to 34 never pick up the phone. Most prefer texting over calls because it feels less forced. Many respondents said they look up unfamiliar numbers online before answering. In today's digital age, younger generations are opting for social media and voice notes to stay in touch. Platforms like X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook cater to this preference, allowing users to send pictures and memes with their texts. While they still talk on the phone, they prefer scheduled calls as unexpected calls often signal bad news.
Texting, you can take a second and think about your response, but on the phone, you can't.
The only thing I really like about text is you have it in black and white. If you ever needed to go back and be see, I told you so. Yeah.
22 all the way to 11. and they don't pick up their phones, they don't check their voice message, and then on top of that, you can't even send them a long text message. It's got to be the initials. HMB. Boom, you get a response right back. That means hit me back. In case you guys... See, look at you. See, you hit them with the HMB, and then you get a response.
Why call when you can DM, tweet, or snap? Social media apps have transformed how we connect, making calls feel, well, a tad old school. For us, phone calls are like the suit and tie of conversations, reserved for the big stuff. Texting, that's our casual Friday. At work, emails and texts rule. They're quick, concise, just how we like our meetings. Ready to rethink how you chat?
Up next, we have a story about someone going all out to connect with Gen Z and younger audiences. But don't worry, he's not going to call you. Former US President Donald Trump, who is vying for another shot at the White House, has just dropped his 4th batch of NFT trading cards. The release is timed with the upcoming November presidential election as a strategy to appeal to younger voters.
By popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump digital trading cards. You all know what they are. We've had a lot of fun.
Named Series 4, the America First Collection, each card is priced at $99 and showcases Trump dancing or posing as a sneakerhead with his own line of golden shoes. For fans of DC and Marvel, there's Super Trump, a blend of Iron Man, Captain America, and Superman. One card even features the title Crypto President. Plus, purchasing enough cards enters you into a contest to win a piece of the suit Trump wore during his debate with President Joe Biden in June. You know, Gen Z and TikTok has a way of grabbing obscure words, turning them into viral memes, and then overusing them to the point of exhaustion. Right now, everyone's buzzing about the word demure.
Very mindful, very considerate, very demure.
You see how I left my ex-husband on his 40th birthday? Very demure, very mindful.
You see how I covered this ugly popcorn ceiling with fine cedar because my wife asked me to? Very demure, very custom.
You see how I come to work? Very demure. I don't wear too much makeup. I don't come showing up with wing liner and lashes.
While the TikTok creator behind the trend, Jules LeBron, delayed trademarking her catchphrase, a man in Washington, D.C. has swooped in, claiming legal rights to very demure, very mindful. Happens all the time. He's filed a surprise trademark application, setting off a frenzy on social media.
That is so messed up. So messed up that someone has come and trademarked very demure, very mindful. I totally understand how she's feeling. And when I experienced it myself, I was just little old me trying to build a platform, and she's literally popularized very demure, very mindful, and someone has gone to trademark it. Wow. But I think she should still submit her application and fight it, because it's global. Everyone knows that this was popularized by her. This is just insane.
Speaking of trends, a viral TikTok craze in Cambodia is reviving the spirit of Temple Run. But this time, it's not just a mobile game experience, it's happening in real life. Fans of the game remember how addictive and popular it was back in 2011. The game featured an explorer sprinting through a temple, evading creatures on the run. Because of the striking resemblance to the game, tourists are now flocking to Cambodia's iconic historical sites like Angkor Wat and Ta Prohm to recreate the app experience on camera. Locals are embracing the trend as it has boosted tourism and spotlighted the country's rich cultural heritage. And on August 1st, players were welcomed back with Temple Run Legends, the first installment in the series to feature level-based gameplay.
Well, this looks sick. This is gonna be like what, console, PC?
Yeah, I think they're actually expanding. So instead of mobile only, they'll probably do console and PC.
Bro, those graphics.
Yeah, these graphics look crazy.
Now this story has got me excited and inspired. The world's second largest diamond was found in Botswana recently. The 2,492-carat gem is the biggest diamond to be discovered since 1905, when the Cullinan diamond was found in neighboring South Africa. The massive stone was excavated by the Canadian firm Lucara using X-ray detection technology.
What? So this is the 2,492 carat stone.
God is good.
He's awesome. In hospitals and everything else.
Yeah. Kids going to school.
Of course.
Food coming in. Or owning CNN.
Botswana is among the world's top diamond producers. Unlike other gem-rich African nations, it has used the wealth from diamonds to uplift its people. The majority of Botswana's revenue comes from diamonds, with a large portion reinvested into public infrastructure, education, and healthcare.
Take a country like Botswana, and you look what diamonds have done for the country. I am a product of diamonds. I'm sitting here. Whether we're talking education or talking health, the impact on the Botswana environment, the impact on Botswana society, I think the consumer needs to appreciate the impact of their decision to buy, etc.
I didn't know that. I've been in the diamond business for 20 years. So that's a big piece of information that should be marketed properly, because right now the consumer thinks that diamonds are bad for Africa.
Can you imagine a better way to cool off this summer than by getting drenched in tomatoes? If that doesn't sound very demure to you, then you might be interested in to know that thousands of people from around the world gather in Spain each year just for this reason, and everyone has a blast.
Hi, I'm Charlotte, and this is me before La Tomatina. Hi, I'm Charlotte, and this is me after La Tomatina. Hi, I'm Alex, and this is me before La Tomatina. I'm Alex, and this is me, después de La Tomatina.
La Tomatina is one of Spain's most iconic festivals, held every year in the town of Bunol in Valencia region. It began as a small-town tradition after a street fight in 1945, but over the years, it has grown into a global phenomenon. Each year, 120 tons of inedible tomatoes are thrown, turning the streets and participants bright red. So, would you dare to join in on this messy battle? Just remember to bring a change of clothes, or maybe two. And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.